Welcome back, sweet readers, and we have 2 more stories today, so let's jump in. This first one's called Too Many Frogs by Sandy Asher, illustrated by Keith Graves. Too Many Frogs. Rabbit lived by himself in a hollow of an old tree. He cooked for himself, he tidied up after himself, and at the end of each and every day, he read himself a story. It was a simple way of life, no fuss, no clutter, and Rabbit liked it. But one rainy evening, he heard a knockety knocking at his door. "It's Froggy," croaked a deep voice. "Don't care for this storm." Rabbit opened the door. I was about to read myself a story. "Love to listen," Froggy cried, and hopped right inside. "Don't mind, do you?" "I suppose not," said Rabbit. So Froggy listened while Rabbit read his story. "Well done," he cheered when Rabbit had finished. "Storms ended too. Thanks for your kindness. Toodaloo." The next evening, as usual, Rabbit finished dinner, tidied up, and sat down to read himself a story. Before he could begin, he heard another knockety knocking at the door. "It's Froggy," croaked the same deep voice. Rabbit opened the door. "I was about to read myself a story." "I know," Froggy cried, and hopped it right inside. "Love to listen, but first let's fix ourselves a snack or 3. Don't mind, do you?" "I suppose not," said Rabbit. So Froggy hopped and popped and whipped and flipped and mixed and fixed a snack or 3. Too much fuss, Rabbit thought. But Froggy listened while Rabbit read the story. "Well done," he cheered when Rabbit had finished. "Snack's gone too. Thanks for your kindness. Toodaloo." The next evening, Rabbit finished dinner, tidied up, and sat down to read himself another story. But before he could begin, there was that same knockety knocking at his door. "It's Froggy," croaked the familiar voice. Rabbit opened the door. "I was about to read," he began. "I know," Froggy cried, and he hopped right inside. "About to read yourself a story. Love to listen, but first let's get ourselves all comfy cozy. Don't mind, do you?" "I suppose not," said Rabbit. So Froggy fluffed and puffed and mooshed and smooshed and piled up billows of pillows. Too much clutter, Rabbit thought. But Froggy listened while Rabbit read his story. "Well done," he cheered, and Rabbit finished. "Bedtime too. Thanks for your kindness. Toodaloo." The next evening, Rabbit finished dinner, tidied up, and sat down to read himself a story. But before he began, there was that knockety knocking again. "It's Froggy." Rabbit opened the door. "I know," Froggy cried before Rabbit could say a single word. "You're about to read yourself a story. Love to listen, but first meet the family. Been telling them all about you and your stories. Love to join us? Don't mind, do you?" Rabbit looked at Froggy's family. Big frogs and little frogs, dozens and dozens, all wearing t-shirts. Frog family reunion. Too many frogs, he thought. Too much fuss. Too much clutter. "But I do mind, Froggy," he said at last. "You do?" Froggy asked. "I never invited you in," Rabbit explained. "I never invited you to fix a snack, and never invited you to get all comfy cozy, and I never invited your family to join you. So I do mind very much indeed." "Uh-oh," croaked Froggy. "This will never do. Thanks for your kindness. Toodaloo." Alone at last, Rabbit sat down to read himself a story. For one anxious moment, he waited for the knockety knocking at his door. It never came. "Don't mind, do you?" he asked himself with a chuckle. Most certainly not, he answered himself and began to read. It was a good story. But something was missing. Snacks make a good story. Better, he thought, so he fixed himself a snack and read on. It was a very good story. But something was missing. Pillows make a good story better, he thought, so he fluffed himself a pillow and read on. It was exceptionally good story. But something was still missing. Rabbit blinked once, he blinked twice, then he sighed. It's Froggy, he told himself at last. He loved to listen. Rabbit opened his door. There sat Froggy and his family, waiting patiently to say they were sorry. Never meant to be rude, Froggy said. Brought you a t-shirt, Frog Family Reunion. Thank you, Rabbit said. I was about to read a story. Would you like to join me? Love to listen, cried the frogs. They all hopped, big frogs and little frogs, dozens and dozens. Rabbit offered them a snack, or 3. He helped them fluff their pillows. Then every frog listened while Rabbit read a story. Well done, they cheered. When they had finished, so many frogs, Rabbit thought, so much fuss, so much clutter. It was a different way of life, and Rabbit liked it. The end. What a fun story. Friends make things so much better. Our next story we have is Baby Bear Sees Blue by Ashley Wolff. Baby Bear Sees Blue. Deep down in the den, Baby Bear wakes up. He yawns and blinks and stretches his stubby legs. In the den is dark wall. An opening slowly fills with light. A glow creeps in. Who is warming me, Mama? Asks Baby Bear. That's the sun, Mama says. Baby Bear sees yellow. At the mouth of the den, leaves dance on a twig. Who's waving at me, Mama? Asks Baby Bear. That is the oak, Mama says. Baby Bear sees green. High in the oak, a bird calls out. Another answers. Who's singing to me, Mama? Asks Baby Bear. Those are jays, Mama says. Baby Bear sees blue. Mama wades the swift river, Baby Bear follows. Suddenly a fish leaps. Mama, who splashed me? Asks Baby Bear. That's a trout, says Mama. Baby Bear sees brown. Baby Bear sees red. Mama rests in the grass while Baby Bear explores. Bright wings flutter by. Who tickled me, Mama? Asks Baby Bear. That is a butterfly, Mama says. Baby Bear sees orange. Baby Bear hears a deep rumble. Mama, who's growling at me? That is thunder, Mama says. Let's hurry home. Baby Bear sees gray. When the boom and grumble move off down the valley, Baby Bear peeks outside. Mama, look! That is the rainbow, Mama says. Mama and Baby curl together. Baby Bear yawns. Good night, Baby Bear, Mama says. Good night, Mama, says Baby Bear. Then Baby Bear closes his eyes and sees nothing but a deep, soft black. The end. Wow, there's so many fun colors to see out there. And can you guys tell me what your favorite color is? Thanks for reading with me today, friends, and I'll see you tomorrow.